Hello everyone, and welcome back to Talk Horror to Me. I'm your host, Brooke, and today I'm going to be talking about the horror movie that takes one of the oldest ideas in storytelling. So be careful what you wish for, because sometimes getting everything you want comes with a price. Today I'm going to be reviewing 2017's Wish Upon. Before I get into this review, there will be spoilers, and I would like to show you all the trailer for Wish Upon. Here it is.
Hey, Carl, look at this.
7 wishes.
Trying to drive here!
I wish Darcy Chapman would just go rot. It's given me everything. Money, love.
At what cost?
You have to get rid of it.
Everything will be fine! Everything will be fine!
This movie was actually decent. I didn't think it was gonna be that good considering Joey King is in it, and I'm not really a huge fan of Joey King. I like some of her movies, but I'm not like, oh my goodness, a movie with Joey King is coming out, I must watch. I'm not like that person, but she didn't do bad in the horror film. She just, I don't know. I don't know if horror is her genre. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, Wish Upon a Star follows Clare Shannon, who's Joey King's character, and she's a teenage girl who's struggling with life. She's dealing with bullying, feels invincible at school, likes a boy, wants to be popular. She embarrassed by her father, Jonathan, who spends his days digging through trash and collecting items that he finds in trash. Um, and then one day he comes across this music box and he gives it to her, and you can make 5 wishes. And she start making these wishes of like the girl who's bullying her, um, like her face did, like she just wished she would rot, or she wished that some boy would really love her, or she wished that she was rich. And these wishes kept coming true, but at a price. The price was there was a blood oath, like a blood price to be paid for these wishes. And I don't think Joey King's character Claire understood that there are consequences for your actions. She didn't understand that. She was like attached to the box. So yeah. So the first wishes, like I said, was money, improve to slightly improve her life. She wanted a boy to notice her and fall in love with her. She becomes popular, and the the consequences of her actions is basically her downfall, and she becomes greedy. The biggest theme in Wish Upon is greed. She becomes greedy. She becomes, and she didn't understand that after the 5 wishes are up, that a blood oath would be have to be paid. She didn't understand that the blood oath was her. Um, so yeah, the death scenes was pretty good. They were, I don't know, there were a few deaths, but excuse me, I'm tired. Woo! Um, So one of my favorite characters is Ryan Hugh. He's like not really a friend of Claire's, but he notices the strange stuff that starts happening. And his sister, who's or his cousin, who's a Chinese, like Chinese or yeah, or like a Chinese wish box, and she could tell what the words meant on the side, but she needed to ask the elder, and they explained it to her what it was, and then she dies. But yeah, at the end, she reverses her wishes, want to go back to normal, and then she didn't really realize that the blood oath after the final wish is her. So she didn't understand that. But do I think that something could have happened to where she didn't have to lose her life and her life could have been back to normal? She probably could have if they dug more into it. But I felt like this movie like focused more on the consequences of her actions instead of like trying to help her find a way out of it. But I don't know. They could have had potential for more, like for sequels and of this movie, but I guess they just wanted to end it there. But like I said, I rated the movie a 9.9. Let me know if you all want to watch it. I can tell you all where it's streaming on. Okay, so it's a PG-13 film. It came out in 2017. It's a horror fantasy, and it's an hour 30 minutes long. It's now you can watch it on Hulu, Tubi for free, Pluto TV for free, the Roku channel for free, Fandango for free, Amazon Prime for free, Peacock with subscription, Disney Plus with subscription, and a whole bunch of other ones. So basically, it's streaming on all platforms. So basically, you can go check it out at any platform that you have available. So I want to thank you all so much for listening to Talk Horror to Me, and see you next time for the next podcast review. And I know you're probably wondering, what is that on her head? I am relaxed at home, so I have a bonnet on. But anyway, I'm about to watch more horror movies, and see you later for the next podcast review. Bye.